Sales lessons from sending letters. So recently, I sent this in the post. LinkedIn checklist, brochure, sales tips to help people, social proof, me speaking at events, me at LinkedIn's head office. Why did I do this for? Well, every now and again as a business owner, things go a bit quiet. Getting referrals from clients is still one of the best ways to do business. LinkedIn lead generation, which I get almost every month, works fantastically well. This is great. Plus, of course, my 3 books, speaking at events, wonderful. But over the summer and certain times of year, like holidays, Christmases, times like that, things sometimes go quiet. And unless you have a marketing machine working for you, 365 days a year, things can go quiet. It's a very common challenge a lot of business owners have. What do you do with lack of lead generation? Now, I'm a huge fan of lead generation on LinkedIn, a huge fan of lead magnets on your website, huge fan of referrals, but sometimes things go quiet. So I was deciding, what can I do? And this became, what can I do that's different and what can I do that nobody else is doing right now? And I know for a fact that most business owners rarely receive anything in the post. Most sales leaders don't get anything in the post. They might get a generic card at Christmas signed by people, but it doesn't really mean anything. Corporate gifts rarely happen these days, and people rarely send birthday cards or even thank you cards. I do, because it gets the attention of the people I want to work with, and it's a fantastic way of doing business. And I was thinking about sending a letter to people who I want to work with but haven't said yes yet, but also wanted to send letters to clients I've worked with in the last year who haven't continued for a whole variety of reasons. They got what they wanted, the budget was only a certain amount, that's the most common reason, or they felt they got enough training for the time being. And I'm like, okay, what can I do? Because nobody needs more emails. Nobody needs more LinkedIn messages. So what am I going to do to stand out? So I decided to write some letters, because nobody gets letters in the post. And I sent it with this really high quality brochure, beautifully done, incredibly high quality card, bit of information about why I do what I do here, how I help your business, tons of social proof, LinkedIn tips, pictures of me with clients, because that, again, social proof is very important. And I sent it out to see what would happen. Because sometimes in business, you really don't know what you don't know. And quite often in business, you have to test things to see, okay, will this work? Will this not work? Sometimes you just don't know. So I did. I sent this to 20 clients I work with in the last year who haven't continued. And I sent it to 20 clients who have no idea pretty much who I am. So of the 40 people, about 60% I never heard back from. But of course, that's why you follow up. But I'm only talking about the first round at the moment. But always follow up. And the ones I did follow up with, some of them said, look, we're not doing anything, but I appreciate the letter. That's good to hear. Some of them said, we've gone with a cheaper alternative. That's a bit disappointing, but it happens in business. Sometimes people go cheap without realizing cheaper isn't always better. 5 people agreed to have Zoom calls with me for 30 minutes at a time. Of that 5, 3 became clients. Now, of the 3 that became clients, 2 were former clients, and 1 was a brand new client. And it took me about a day to write all these letters, get to the post office, buy the envelopes, and then send them. So it was a day of my time, but altogether, revenue-wise and cash flow-wise, it was 2 months worth of revenue, so well worth it. So letters stand out, they're different. Just to clarify, these are not handwritten letters. They are letters that are typed up on my Apple Mac. You can use your PC, printed out on a quality printer, sent out on quality paper, along with this brochure, which has LinkedIn tips at the back, sales tips at the beginning about why people buy. Not enough people think about psychology when it comes to sales. Why do people buy? Social proof, testimonials, me with clients, and people find that to be very valuable. So again, it's just a different way of connecting with people. It's getting tougher than ever to get the attention of the people you want to do business with. With me, it tends to be small business owners is the majority of my clients. Every 6 to 8 weeks, I get lucky and I work with a corporate. Really, it's small business owners that keep my business going. And I'm very, very grateful for that. But at the same time, if I can't get their attention on email or LinkedIn, I have to think of another way. Face-to-face events, of course, is superb. Speaking at events is fantastic. But the letter writing campaign worked well, and I'll be doing it again at the start of next year as well. So I hope that helps. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I hope you found these sales lessons from writing letters valuable. If it has been, message me. What do you want to see next? Or simply tell me in the comments section. Thank you.